Okay, live. We're a minute early. We'll get going in a second. I just want to tweet out the link to the actual video. No one really watches this live, but if you don't put it out there, it's always going to be zero, right? Perfect. All right. 6 o'clock on the dot. Let's get the spreadsheet here. Week 10 was tough, huh? Okay. So as you can see here on the right, winning or 50-50 weeks, two of them up until week 10. Had a chance there on Monday Night Football to go 7-7. That stunk. I think it was Sharp Uncle Barry called the game pretty early before halftime. Montante was not happy. So 150 games picked so far, 88, 61, and 1. Missed another lock last week. I missed the dog, and I only hit one leg of the teaser. Lock was the Steelers. Yeah, tie. Dog was the Falcons. Not great. Only scoring 3. And then we teased the football team up. And I said that was juicy. That one hit. What was it? Plus 15.5, I think. And teased the Cardinals down to 4. That one's tough. All right. So let's just update this formula here. I just want to show that it is a true 58.66%. So if we lose every game this week, we're still at 53. It's no way to think. But it gives me some comfort. Let's go over week 10. Patriots, just domination. Starting off, we should start off with Thursday night. I thought that the Ravens could show up there, and they're clearly having some locker room problems with Le'Veon Bell being released. I don't know what's going on there, but they were lost outright to the Dolphins. I don't know. We'll see what we got for the Dolphins this week, going up against the Jets. There was something with the Falcons game playing the Cowboys when they hit that field goal and the Cowboys went on offense. Something clicked in my brain where it was like, they're not going to score again. And they didn't. Just embarrassment. Typically play the Cowboys close. Not that time. Buffalo with a dominating victory. We got some Mike White talk coming up. Bucks losing outright to the football team. So that 15.5 was never in doubt. Never scared of that one. Saints, I didn't check that game out, and I don't think I had on the Colts game either. But like I said, I hate saying it's too many points. Colts was too many points. What do we got? Lock, freaking tie. And there's no way that they can even cover that when it goes to overtime. Doesn't make you feel good. Cardinals, I think it might be time to jump off, because I said before that I was thinking it was just a plus EV play to pick the Cardinals every week, so they're covering every time. Now that they're starting to miss a few weeks in a row, I'm thinking that we jump off this time and then get back on. We'll have to look at the lines here. Chargers and Minnesota. maybe Minnesota's turning it around here. I want to talk about that game for sure. I had some notes on that one. Philly, Denver, nice cover from Philly. What did I have on that one? Oh, it was the differential in how much they scored per game. I like that one. Seahawks couldn't get it done, putting up an egg. Chiefs, that was nice. I'm glad VD didn't have to kill himself. He said that if the Chiefs lost, he would. I gave him the number for 1-800-GAMBLER. And then the Rams couldn't get it done either. I wanted that cover to be 7-7 on the week. Couldn't get it. That's okay. All right, we'll get into this week. Start with the Patriots. As always, what do we got on the Patriots? I follow the sharp guy on Twitter, The System Sports. He's very, very sharp. He got this at 6. I have it at 6.5. I don't think the hook's gonna kill us here. Yeah, it's an early week play. All these lines that I'm going over, by the way, are from today. So none of this, I got it on Monday stuff. I'm streaming this Wednesday. It's 6:05 p.m. As you can see in the corner of the stream. I got these today, so there shouldn't be an issue here. He's got it at 6. I got it 6.5. Great. He said the Falcons have 2 viable weapons and Belichick will take away at least one. He's going with the better team and the better coach on a short week. I think it was one of the McCourty brothers said that he hates playing on Thursday after just playing on Sunday, but everybody's got to work together, get it done, and look forward to having 10 days before the next game. Just one other note, Cordero, I believe it's pronounced, Patterson, game time decision for that one. I like the Patriots minus the 6.5. I think it's time for the Lions to start covering here. What do we got? A little trouble in the Browns locker room. Jarvis Landry said he's not getting the ball much after just dealing with Odell Beckham Jr. and spreading the ball around, stuff like that. You don't like to hear it. And The Athletic was quoted today, said that Baker, saying of himself, is probably the most beat up he's been. And quote, Browns very undisciplined, 70 penalties on the year. That's 17 more than the Lions for a whopping 225 more penalty yards. I did see another one just wrong game. Sorry. Jared Goff day to day. I like the Lions plus 10. And what's the road dog percentage here? Are we still doing okay with that? Let me just change this back really quick. Oh, no. Win percents don't matter. 62 we hit on road dogs. Pretty good. Niners and Jacksonville, surprisingly, 2 pretty even teams on paper. Niners average more than 10 yards per penalty, and their 7 fewer penalties result in 140 more penalty yards. I like the over. What's it at? Let's see if it changed here. Sorry, it's loading. 45.5. Love it. Historically, this is a high-scoring matchup. Washington heading to Carolina. What do we got here? Matt Rule said they're trending towards starting Cam for this game. Football team better in every category, except that they allow 7 more points per game and 80 more yards per game. Everything else pretty even. If they're not certain on the quarterback situation, kind of like Washington here. Baltimore heading to the Bears. Baltimore gets a long week after playing Thursday night, but the Bears are off a bye, and they're bringing a healthy Allen Robinson and David Montgomery, both back. Monty played their last game, but I don't think he was 100%. I think with that bye week, comes back ready to produce. I like the Bears with the points. Green Bay, Minnesota. What do we got on this one? Vikings score 2 more points per game, allow 4 more points per game. Big headline I saw today. Brian Baumgartner, Kevin from The Office, said that the Packers are pound for pound the best team in the league. Get me on the Vikings as soon as possible. I did have one other thing. The Packers auditioned a running back. Kerryon Johnson. I don't know how to do the drops on StreamYard. Hopefully you couldn't see that I played that off my phone like fucking Montante. Give me the Vikings plus the 2.5. I see Dr. Vodka in the chat says Washington's going to win outright. I like it. Colts heading to Buffalo. The Bills defense really spectacular, holding opponents to under 15 points per game and under 265 yards per game. I like this one to stay close. And I like the under. Give me the Colts. I think the Bills are due for a bit of a letdown. He says Kirk Cousins can't win a big game to save his life. That might be true. Dolphins heading to the Jets. I flipped this pick, and I think I'm going to stick with the Dolphins laying 3. Jets allow 4 more points per game. Even besides that, they're expecting Tua to start this week. The Jets coach on November 15th, today's the 17th, he said Mike White was anointed the next coming after one game, and everyone wants to throw him away. He deserves better than that. They announced today Joe Flacco's starting on Sunday. I don't like that news. Give me the Dolphins laying 3. Saints going to Philly. 2 teams I don't follow the NFC as close, and I don't know a ton about these guys. I will give you a tip for next week. Thanksgiving, the Saints are playing, and at halftime, they're going to be honoring Drew Brees. I'd like to fade the Saints for that. Saints defense actually very good, allowing less than 17 points per game. Alvin Kamara practiced today. I think just something weird's going on, and I like the Eagles minus 1.5. Just looks weird to me. Houston, Tennessee, not much on this one. Texans historically play this one close. I said look to the over. What do we got for a total? Houston and Tennessee, the total's 44.5. Historically, they score a lot of points in this matchup, and they keep it close. So I like Houston with the points. Bengals heading to the Raiders. Bengals off a bye. I think the magic's worn out with the Raiders interim head coach. 1-point home dog looks fishy. Raiders have 20 more penalties this season, results in 192 more penalty yards. This is another one, just like that Eagles game. It looks weird to me. I'm going to go with the Bengals. And it kills me to take the Seahawks here because the Cardinals have been so good to us. I like the under in this one. 48.5. Looking back historically, we should be seeing like a 27-21 like one of those kind of score games. 48.5, if it creeps up much more than that, I think something fishy's going on. I think 48.5 is very, very sharp. Somebody's going to score 27 points in this game. I have a feeling. Dallas going to the Chiefs. Both teams severely penalized. Dallas 71. That was one of the highest in the league that I saw. Chiefs sitting at 62. Those 9 penalties account for just 106 more penalty yards. Both offenses humming at or above 24 points per game and 390 yards per game. What do we got for a total on this one? 56. Yeah. What do you got? 24. Yeah, that would be 48. Look out for those Chiefs turnovers I wrote. 19-12. They're turning the ball over more than the Cowboys. Like the Cowboys with the 2.5. I just think a lot of people are going to be on the Chiefs at home. Arrowhead, just a different atmosphere. Steelers at the Chargers. I think the Steelers might be dead. Ben and Joey Bosa, Ben Roethlisberger, of course, on the COVID list as of today. Steelers say they're unsure if Chase Claypool is going to play, and Ben as well. Just got burned last week, and I say it all the time. Sometimes it works for us, sometimes it works against us. Getting that Roethlisberger news late, that stinks when it's your lock, and Chase Claypool also being out. That's a weapon. So this is just a grudge pick for me. Gonna go with the Chargers laying 6. I'm not a huge Chargers guy. I don't like Justin Herbert, but I think the Steelers might be dead. Here's something that I read about these backup quarterbacks for Ben. Mason Rudolph starts, but Dwayne Haskins is third string. So he was QB2 for that one. Reportedly, Haskins has a lazy pregame routine where he throws lousy passes, and in between those lousy passes, he checks his phone. He got ripped for that. Just problems in the locker room, I guess. Last one, Giants heading to Tampa Bay, catching 11. The last 4 matchups between these teams have all been within 4 points. Go back to 2015 to find when the Giants won by 14. That 2015 game was the next highest margin of victory. In the last 10 matchups between these teams, you got to go all the way back to 2009 when the Giants won 24-0. That would be the largest margin of victory in that 10-game stretch with 11. I like the Giants here. Road dog. Now let's pick out a lock dog and tease. That's a hell of a stat, huh? The Lions look good. You can see I got my cursor there. Houston, Tennessee, that one will probably be okay. Let's say the big spreads for a tease, because we can tease through some good key numbers with that 10 and 10.5. I'm going to take the no, that's a tease. Lock. I'm sorry. Lock. Let's go with Dr. Vodka and lock the football team plus 3.5. And then our dog of the week, because I don't want to tease the same dog. We're picking a different dog, of course. Dog of the week is going to be Minnesota. Oh, we don't highlight those. And then teasing, Patriots down to a half. Easy. And we're going to tease the Giants up to 17. Okay, so our lock of the week going to be the football team on the road catching 3.5 against the Panthers. Dog of the week is Minnesota at home catching 2.5 against the Packers. And we're going to tease New England on the road against the Falcons from 6.5 to half-point favorites. So they got to win by 1. And we're going to tease the Giants from 11 to 17. Typical announcements. I'll be back next week, same time, same place, to capture the Thanksgiving games, all that. And I'm thinking, because we do hit the post on Fridays, 8 p.m. on my Mixcloud channel, mixcloud.com/hitthepost, hitthepost.live. Play between an hour and 2 of music. Try to hit the post on every song. I won't be able to do it Friday next week, so I'm thinking just going right into do profit picks at 6, take a short intermission, and then do hit the post after that. But hit the post back on same time this week, Friday, 8 p.m. Again, hitthepost.live. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Good luck. And as always, please gamble responsibly.